Welcome to Module 8, Storage System Maintenance. Data on Tap contains several automatic features to help you maintain the overall health of your storage system. In this module, you will learn how to enable and test the auto support feature, access the message log, respond to degraded mode, differentiate between the two types of disk scrubbing, In discussing storage system administration, Bob lists regular maintenance as critical to the system's life. He would like to show you the key tasks in successfully maintaining your storage system. Let's begin with auto support. Data on Tap has a built-in Call Home feature referred to as Auto Support. Auto Support is an alerting and data collection mechanism that sends messages back to NetApp when potential storage system problems are detected. Auto Support works behind the scenes and is transparent to the end user. In addition, weekly messages are automatically sent from your storage system to the NetApp support team. By default, all system messages are sent to the console and logged in a message file. Messages can be sent to the console, a file, or a remote system. The message file can be accessed from an NFS or CIFS client via HTTP and from FileReview. Use the syslog translator to help find out what logged messages mean. In this activity, you will locate a message from the message log and then find out what the message means by going to the Now site and using the syslog translator. You and Bob meet for your afternoon mentoring session. You start by asking him a question that came up over lunch. What happens if a disk fails and there are are no spares. Does Data on Tap have any safeguards for this situation? Bob has the answer for you. Yes, degraded mode. When a disk is reconstructing, Data on Tap will calculate any lost data using parity and serve it to the client. The client will not experience any loss in service while a spare is being reconstructed. Degraded mode occurs when there is a single disk failure in a RAID 4 group or a double disk failure in a RAID DP group, and there are no spares available. Your storage system will operate in this mode for 24 hours by default. If the failed disk is not replaced within 24 hours, the storage system shuts down. Data on Tap will continue to serve data using parity, but it is running at a risk. To reduce the risk, Data on Tap will shut down a system after 24 hours. When a system goes into degraded mode, an email is sent to the system administrator and NetApp Global Support. At that time, it will be necessary to physically replace a disk. A new disk will arrive in 24 hours or less. It is highly recommended that you contact NetApp's Global Support team to help you with this process. Another Data on Tap system maintenance feature is disk scrubbing. At Bob's previous job, a data corruption occurred, and they were unable to successfully retrieve data from the drive. If they would have had disk scrubbing enabled, the data loss may have been prevented. Disk scrubbing checks the blocks of all disks for media errors and parity consistency. If an error is found, the disk will correct the error using parity. Disk scrubbing is initiated in two ways: automatic or manual. Administrators can change the schedule and specify the duration of the disk scrub. Disk scrubbing is enabled or disabled from Filer View. By default, the automatic option is on, and disk scrubbing will start at 1 a.m. Sunday morning and end 6 hours later at 7 a.m. You can initiate a manual scrub at any time from the CLI. From Filer View, you can also configure RAID timeout and RAID reconstruction. When configuring RAID timeout, you specify the time in hours that the storage system should run in degraded mode before an automatic shutdown occurs. When configuring RAID reconstruction, you specify the speed of the RAID reconstruction. When a disk fails, the reconstruction process runs concurrently with the usual processes, such as snapshot copies and CIFs, allowing the disk to continue to serve and protect data. An administrator may wish to increase the priority of reconstruction, since data being served using parity can take longer than when it is served in the usual manner. An administrator may wish to decrease the priority of reconstruction so that clients